Hello, my name is Mike Snow, and this is 13 Tegan's Way in Bowdoinham, Maine, listed in January of 2016 for $299,900. Beautiful property in Bowdoinham in a wonderful neighborhood, as you'll see here. Now, this again was shot in January, right before we had some snowfall. But it's a nice time to actually see what the neighborhood looks like without a couple of feet of snow on it. Sometimes it's difficult to tell, as you know, if you're from the Northeast. But this is a 2-bed, 2.5 bath property with 1,582 square feet. And currently, it's situated like a ranch, where all of the living is done on one level. That being said, there's nearly 1,400 square feet of unfinished space in the basement and on the second floor, about 700 square feet per level. Again, 1,400 extra square feet, which would bring this house to nearly 3,000 square feet if you were to do all of that work. But right now it's currently constituted 2-bed, 2.5 bath with a den, open floor plan, and wonderful grounds. A lot of the neighbors have had this type of high grass in their front yard, and they've gone ahead and mowed it down and put in, typical grass that you'd see on a front yard. You could do the same here at 13 Tegan's Way. It's situated on 1.56 acres. And it's on the top of a knoll, and it has a southerly facing front side, and you get sunshine from sun up until sundown. There are no trees blocking the sun. This video was shot around 10:45 in the morning, and as you can see, it's already blanketed with sun in the middle of the winter. So summertime, you could certainly imagine how much light you'd actually get. And again, you can see how the property line is pretty clearly defined here, as where that grass starts on the right side of your screen. That's where the next property is. Here we have the high grass, and they do have regular grass around the property as well, but just not as much as the neighbors. And this house is not the largest in the lot, which is often a good thing, as sometimes you don't want to be the mansion in a field of smaller houses. It really takes down your home value. In this case, that's not going to happen to you. You have a good size home, but it's not the biggest by far, and so it's really nice for your home value. We're going to get a nice close-up here. This is red cedar shingle with shingle roof, and beautiful sunlight streaming through these front windows. It's really a passive solar house. Honestly, you do not need to click the temperature up too much, even in the winter months. I was in the house and it was set at 58 degrees, and I didn't feel that bad in there. I could have used a couple of extra ticks on the thermometer, but 58 degrees was not too bad. Around the house, you're going to see some great plantings as well. Blueberry bushes, juniper bushes, apple trees, and it's really well done. And we're going to sneak into the backyard here, and that's your screened-in porch, which leads to a patio. And this is a beautiful patio, and your septic tank is actually underneath one of those stones, and we do have that marked, and your leach field is further in the backyard. But again, this is a beautiful outside living area. And again, what's difficult to see with 2 feet of snow on it is how lovely this would be in the summer. We head inside to the kitchen, and those are beautifully built cabinets, range stovetop, and also a pantry, as you saw to the left there, with an additional sink. So you have 2 sinks, and we're going to fly through this house as quickly as you can. You have a propane fireplace, a nice dining room area there, and again, you can see that pantry. And you have a half bath right when you walk into the house. and tons of cabinet space. Look at this open floor plan and the Douglas fir beams above with your vaulted ceilings. And you can see there's no light on in this house, and it is just, streaming with sunshine. Beautiful architectural detail. As I scan around the room, that's actually a curved wall which leads to your front door. And we sneak into one of the 2 bedrooms, same size, hardwood floors throughout, custom built Indian shutters so you can close the bottom half of that. This is a den, and then we sneak into the walk-in closet, which again has hardwoods throughout and built-ins. And here's one of your 2 baths. The other one is not pictured here. It's actually larger, but we have the 1 bath to show to you today. You'll have to come to the property to check out the 2nd bath. And also the half bath is beautiful as well. This one features a pedestal sink. And we sneak down into the basement so you can see how large it is. And apologies for lighting, doing as best as we can with a home video, but that's a huge basement. And again, we sneak out to the exterior just for one final shot. Again, $299,900. You have drainage around the entire house. You're up on a knoll. Beautiful sunlight, great neighborhood, within 2 minutes of 295. Gas, propane, fireplace, range, oven mounted stove, pantry with an extra sink, extra room to finish, a huge yard at 1.56 acres in a lovely town. And there are a lot of families in this neighborhood. Right next door to the left here is a family with some children. They have the swing set outside, so it's a very comfortable feeling neighborhood. Again, if you have any questions about this house, feel free to contact me. My name again is Mike Snow. I work with Coldwell Banker. I can be reached at 207-730-1190. Again, 207-730-1190. The price of this home is right. It has been adjusted, and it's under $300,000. And you could have a nearly 3,000 square foot home if you do the remaining work.